Hello, it's the 29th of March 2018 today, and I think it's Thursday. So, last night my mum decided to go on another major rant. I actually think she's probably been this bad the whole time, but somehow not seeing her for 3 or 4 days and being with my friend who's, a normal person who reacts normally, and then having her come back and being really shocked again by how she treats me and how she's always treated me, really. Last night she went on some massive rant about how I've ruined her life because she's had to look after me for 25 years because I'm 25. So she's blaming me for being born and then existing and then failing to die or stop existing. But my mum, she's really clever about it because she picks topics that actually sort of would make sense and are common sources of disagreement. So, for example, she sort of starts screaming at me about how she's buying all this food for me and sort of screaming the exact price of it in the supermarket in my face and stuff like that. And then to anyone else overhearing that argument, she's just screaming about having bought me this chicken or that chicken and how chicken costs £4 or something like that. And other people listening to that will think I'm taking the piss, she's buying me food, but I'm paying her for the food that she's buying. She's trying to charge me twice for it, and this is what she does. She tries to... I've already given her the money for this month to pay for the food and bills, and then she starts some massive argument about how she's buying me food as if she's actually paying for it with her own money. I think she's annoyed that she's not managing to make a profit on the money I'm giving her, or not enough of a profit to her liking. And then the other thing that she's very clever about is, let's say she is talking to someone else she knows at work, she'll start telling them that I'm unbearable to live with, I destroy her house, I cover the entire house in paint, I make a huge mess, I spilt things on her chair, blah blah blah, everything's muddy. Any over-dramatic things she can think of like that, she will say, but then there's no reality to it. She'll sort of go around at like an inch distance inspecting everything in the house, and then find some tiny, tiny, tiny mark on something that may have been there for days or weeks or months, or even since before she moved in, we don't know. And then she'll start shouting at me and screaming in my face about how I'm destroying her house and I have no respect and things like that. But if I go and actually look at the thing that she's claiming is ruined, there's nothing there. Or there's some tiny, barely visible mark that even if you brought something brand new, you wouldn't complain about. And she has to cover everything in the house with a towel so that she can keep it pristine. I keep telling her there's no point in owning something just to cover it in towels 24/7. Anyway, she's been terrorising me more than ever since she got back, or I've just realised how bad it is, and it's completely stopped me from doing any of my university work because I'm at that point after having somebody come right up to my face and scream in my face for hours that I just can't sort of get the motivation or the energy to do it after that. So what I'm going to do, I think, right now is, and God forbid I get this wrong or I'll be screamed at for hours this evening, but I'm going to paint the varnish on the top of my zebra table so that I can get it back in my room and get the fish tank set up on it. Hello again. So I just got an email through from my ex, and he's been sending me a few photos and videos actually of the dog, which is nice, and we've been keeping in touch a bit. And he sent me this video of Siku in his weight pulling harness pulling a tyre, which was something we always talked about trying with him, so it's really cool he sent that to me. He'd started him off sort of pulling a stick, then a milk jug, now he's graduated to a small tyre, and it's pretty impressive, I think.
Come here then. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Sit.
Also, the post just came, so I've got 2 parcels here, and I think they're little things from that cheap website that imports stuff. So I'm going to take a look. Ooh, okay, I remember ordering this. It's a Jurassic Park passport holder. I'd not had my Irish passport for very long, and I thought, oh, that's a really cool passport holder. And the other thing is, I like this. Oops, it got away from me. It's a sugar spoon with a skull head on it, and I'm going to go and try it out next time I make a cup of tea. Hello, so I'm really excited to show you what I've done with reorganising my room a bit. I've taken away my games consoles from the desk for now and decided to put my tank up on there. I know I was going to put it on the zebra print table, but I'm quite happy with that, how it turned out, and I feel like it's almost a waste to cover it with a fish tank. And this also saves space and means I can use it as my bedside table again. So, let me show you what I've done.